Abuja will hate to see me coming like but bro, I need to say this to let the people know. Did you know this city is actually surviving based on packaging and nothing else and nothing more? I promise you, we have more scammers in Abuja than Lagos, Nigeria. You see, the thing with Lagosians is that they are very loud and they need that attention for reasons best known to them. I don't know. But you see, over here in Abuja, everybody's just calm. Nobody's saying anything about it. Even when they see something, they tend to just leave it alone, mind their business, and just walk away. But hey, this is Gloria. I will say it's the way it is. We have more scammers in Abuja than Lagos. Now, when you tell somebody I am moving down to Abuja, nobody will tend to warn you. Nobody will say, oh, be safe, be careful. Nobody will mention because they feel like it is safe out here. But when you are going to Lagos, everybody tell you, oh, be careful, be this, be that, be that. Because we have heard about, the things going on in Lagos. Let's take a look at Abuja. If you are moving here, I don't need you to let your guards down because I let my guard down and that's how I got scammed. Now we have different type of scams in this Abuja. We have sectors, scammers, people in offices that will promise you jobs and whatnot. At the end of the day, zero. They will even take money from you and promise you job, but you will not get even a cleaner job of 15,000 naira. When you try to report it, nothing will be done about it. Now, that's not why I am here. In today's video, I'm going to be including clips, pictures of what happened to me when I first moved down here to Abuja. I was scammed. When I mean scammed, I was scammed because I let my guard down. When I moved in, I didn't have television. I needed to get a TV at least for my kids, right? So I saw this shop where they say, electronics. That was the first mistake that I made. I cannot even blame myself because one, I knew nothing and there was nobody guiding me in the city. Everything I learned here in Abuja, I learned it on my own independently. So there was nobody to warn me whatsoever. When I walked into the shop, I saw this man selling electronics and I told him I wanted to buy LG TV 50 inches. This man said, oh, he has it. I said, okay. And then he proceeds to open up this TV from the carton. Now, what I didn't know was that that TV was actually repackaged from the pit of hell. I told him I needed a smart TV whereby this TV will be able to have Wi-Fi. I will be able to connect it to my phone and my phone will be able to connect to the TV itself. There is a huge difference between a smart TV and Android TV. When I went to the shop, he unboxed the TV and he plugged it in. We tested it for just 1 second or 2 seconds only. When I asked him, Oga, why are you testing this TV for 2 seconds only? He proceeded to say that there is no light. I should have mercy on him, that there is no light. 1 liter is 1,800, that he cannot afford to waste 1 liter for testing just television. Because I am a considerate human being, I always let things slide. I asked the man, I said, okay, it's fine. The man turned off the TV and gave me inside the box. So I went home. When I got home, there was no light. And then I did not have any generator because I just moved in, right? So I waited for light for NEPA till 7 p.m. Mind you, when I got this TV, it was 2 p.m. afternoon. So I waited till NEPA till evening, that is 7 p.m. When they brought the light, I tried to test it and just connect it to my DSTV. I turned on the TV. LG Smart TV worldwide is known for web OS. When you first on or turn on a LG TV, it should be showing you web OS. No LG TV should be Android TV. When I turned it on, it was showing me Android TV. I'm like, oh my gosh, Gloria, you have been scammed. As a civilized human being that I am, I took a picture and videos of the TV, including the box of the TV itself. And I sent it to this man. I was like, sir, we don't have to go down this lane. This TV is actually fake. This man argued on the phone. He was arguing with me that I don't even know much about electronics, that I am the one in the wrong. I said to myself, LG TV is no Android TV. I checked Google, I checked everything. Now, the tricky part is that there is always a serial number attached to every TV. I went on LG website and I checked that serial number. Did you know these people copied the serial number from LG website and pasted it onto that TV? So when I checked the serial number, it was showing me it was authentic on LG website, whereas it was copy and paste. So when I saw it was fake, I took pictures, sent to the man. The man was trying to argue with me. I said, since this is TV issue, there is no need to be doing it on the phone. Let me take the TV and go to his shop. I took the TV and went to his shop. At this point, it was already 7:30 p.m. So I got there. I tried to talk with this man. He was not having it. He said there is nothing that I will do about it that will make him change the TV or refund me my money. We are talking about 380k. The moment he said or mentioned that statement that if I like, make I cry from now till tomorrow, that there will nothing, that he's not going to refund me, I just started crying. I didn't know what else to do because I felt helpless. That's first things first. I didn't know anybody. I still don't know anybody in Abuja. I was crying bitterly. Like my voice was so loud. That's how pained I was because I felt like there was nobody to help me. Right. So when I was crying, people came around and was asking me, madam, what is happening? What is happening? I said to them, this is what I'm going through. I showed them everything. If you see people, almost like 15 people, and that's one thing with Nigeria that I really, really like. There is always a community to help you out in terms of trouble. Right. So when I was crying, people came asking me what was going on. The man was there right in front of his shop. He did nothing. He did not tell the people, oh, this guy is a liar. Oh, this. He did not say anything. Unknowingly to me, he picked up his phone and called the police on me, the victim. Now, the corrupt police, they came around, they brought rifle or whatever gun that they are using. And they were asking me, madam, why are you crying here? Why are you making people gather here? So when the people saw that the police had, intervened, they left. They left me with the policeman and the man. It was now 4 men against 1 woman. I was there all by myself. When I saw the policeman, I was actually happy. I was like, okay, thank God the police are here. At least I will get my money back. Right. But reverse was actually the case. When the policemen came in, they brought rifle. They asked me to explain, and I explained the situation on ground. So they asked for evidences and proof that I should show them, and I should explain the reasons why I feel like the LG TV might be fake. I told them all LG TV are web iOS. Is not supposed to be Android TV, because when you turn on the TV that this man sold to me, it is showing Android TV. This policeman argued with me, and then I started crying. So they asked me to leave, otherwise that they are going to shoot me. So I took my stuff and then I left that place. I'm not laughing, no, really, I'm not. So me no be bad. So you see, I'm not be bad. When I got back home, I was crying so bad. And I got back home by 9 p.m. I could not sleep. I was crying because I knew nobody in this Abuja. I was like, who is going to help me? I refused to tell my husband. Reason being that when I was buying that TV, my husband was not certain. He was like, how is LG 50 inches selling for 380k? My husband was thinking about it. He was asking me, are you sure it is original? I told him it was original because I checked the serial number. Meanwhile, that serial number was copied and pasted. Right. So when I got back home, I could not tell my husband. I was crying so bitterly. I could not sleep. From 9 p.m. to 3 a.m., I was not able to call my husband to tell him. After a while, when I called my friends and talked to my friends about it, they asked me to tell my husband. So I called my husband. I could not utter a word because I was crying so bad. And then I told him what happened. So he was just laughing. He said, it was okay that I should not cry, that he already knew it's going to be fake because of the price itself. But I knew nothing. Actually, that's my first time to buy any electronics, right? So my husband said once it is, money time, I should go to the police and report. I told him I'm not going to the police because the police were the one that harassed me the more, even more than the seller. because I told him the one where the seller do me, he pay me. But you see the one where that police do me, now he pay me pass. That was the statement that I made. So he asked me to go and I said no, I wasn't going to go to the station. And then he said, okay, then no problem, that I should relax. And then I relaxed. 3 days later, I put this stuff out here on YouTube and I talked about how I got scammed, and the scammer himself called the police on me, and then the police discharged me. When I said that, somebody reached out to me on Instagram and the person gave me help. When I tell you, my brothers and my sister, from, I don't know, the person just gave me help and told me, Gloria, you are going to get your money back. And I said, I don't believe anything, Shabo. If you say I'll get my money back, so be it. The next day, there comes the police. They asked me to take them to the man's shop. I went to the man's shop. The man was not there. They called him. He said, oh, he went to buy goose. They called him again. Oh, that he's coming, that he's coming. The police waited, did not show up, and then they left. Those police officers that came, those is police friends that came. So we went to their station. When we got to their station, they asked me to come back later in the evening when the man would be around. So I then went back in the evening. If you see the way the man was shouting at police, because he has them at, his beck and call. Once he, like this, police could just come. So he was shouting at them, talking about how disrespectful they were, because he had told them that he was outside and they are still calling him to come. So finally, when it was now 8 p.m., I refused to leave that station. I said I wasn't going anywhere until I get my money back. When it was now 8 p.m., they sent some policemen to his shop to see if the man was there. The man wasn't there. At least that's what the policemen said. I said, okay. They asked me to go there. I should come back the next day. I was about to leave. I saw the man right there and there, where the police people told me that he wasn't in the shop. I saw the man right there in his shop, standing in front of his car. Immediately, I took out my phone and then I started recording this man. The police had lied to me that he wasn't around. I started recording him. I got down from the Okada that I was, and I hid. It was a Helos, and I hid behind a Helos, and I was recording this man unknowingly to him. And the man, they said he was not around. I saw him, man. I'm just videoing him now. The man is around. Okay. After recording this man, I went back to the station. I say, Oga, this is the same person you guys, it seems as though you guys are protecting this man, because there is no way you will come and tell me this man isn't around, whereas he's right there in a shop. They say, Madam, how you tell no say he did there? I brought out my phone and I brought out the evidences. Immediately, the DPO said, go and bring that man for me. They went and they brought the man. When they brought the man was trying to argue because they are his friends. Talking about nothing will happen. Say if matter comes, then I may go wrong. I say, for scam, we be say you scam me. I say for this Abuja. I agree with you. So I can swear with my life that him and this man don't even step on it. Him and this man no follow. When the matter come, he go wrong. I say, now me and him this is money, and I never use my eye set on this man. He was even threatening me right in front of the police. I say, no problem. I was recording him. Everything he was saying, I was recording because I needed evidence. After a while, they talked. He didn't have the refund to give me there and there. He caught somebody because the police changed her for him. They caught him and say, Oga, not the one we did do before. Because I am not the first person he had scammed. There've been thousands of reports against this man and nothing was done because he's friends with the police officer at that police station. So at a point, they told him to test the TV and see if it was original or fake. Now, he took the TV, he plugged it in, and the TV was showing Android TV instead of LG. And they asked him, Oga, is this original? What did this girl tell you say she want to buy? She said she wanted to buy LG Smart TV. And then they asked him, if she asked for a smart TV, why are you giving her Android TV? And you are selling Android TV for 380k naira. So after a while, he tested everything to see if it was still working and if everything was completed and whatnot. So he coupled the stuff back, put it back in the box, and took his TV.
sorry.
It was now time for him to refund me my money. And I'm talking about 9 p.m. I was still in the station because I needed to get my money back by all means necessary. So he called somebody. The person came around and the person did transfer of 380K. And that was how he gave me my money. 388,000. So you see, there are more scammers here. They will pet you, rob you, make it seem as though they are doing you a favor by helping you, whereas it is no help. It is come and die. They are killing you. Do not fall for it. So when he refunded me my money, I was so happy. Because if I had not talked about it on my community posts on YouTube till today, I would still have Android TV in my house and my money would die like that. So I was thankful to God that at least I have a community here that could pull that stunt for me and I was able to recover back my money. But what if I am just a person who is not into social media, who is not anybody at all? But what if? That's how the police will side with the scammer. It doesn't have to be like that. These are the same set of police officers that has corrupted the good name of the Nigerian police. Because of change that this person is giving you, when you see a victim, even when a victim is crying, you would side with the scammer. I was so shocked. I was traumatized. But right now, I am good because I have seen good police officers in this Abuja. So therefore, that one, don't erase the bad one within my mind. Anyways, that's what I want to talk about. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As usual, I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Till then, remain blessed and remain safe. Bye-bye.